just want to do a quick review on this genuine Australian sheepskin car seat cushion cover. You can obviously tell I'm not in my car right now. I actually decided to put this inside my living room. It actually was able to fit over one of our vintage wooden chairs that we use in our living room in front of our computer. And so I was able to, as you can see, the chair is kind of a creamy pale yellow, and it's very chippy. The paint is coming off. When we got it secondhand, it was obviously repainted several times by the previous owners. And we got it because, well, sturdy, and it kind of matched the kitchen table. We actually had a vintage kitchen table, and it came with several chairs, and we actually had this one as an extra, and we didn't need it, and we needed one in the living room. And you can see we have a vintage desk in here, and it was kind of the same color tone shade family as the desk. The desk is kind of a pale yellow, creamy off-white color with a gold trim, I guess. And so we figured, well, we just might as well use it. And we've had this chair in here for probably 2 years or so, and with 3 young children ages 2 to 7 in age. We have a 4-year-old in the middle of that. They have not been the nicest to this chair, so it's seen its better days, and so it has a lot of paint that's been removed, and we just haven't gotten around to repainting it. And the chair is not very comfortable at all. It's sturdy, but it's not very comfortable, and we used to have a seat cushion on it, but the seat cushion just wore out because we had it for several years. We just hadn't gotten a new one. So I actually decided to put this on here because I love genuine sheepskin. I actually have 2 pairs of boots, and I have some vintage hats and vintage scarves that I use during the winter time. And so this is very nice because it is nice and long, and I'm sorry, it is a very good deep rich black, but I do have the light on my camera here, so it is kind of showing that it's kind of a gray. And if you see any little fuzzy dust particles, I'm sorry, it's very late here. It's about 1 a.m. so it's kind of dark in here. The lighting's not very good. So the fur is about between 2 and 3 inches in length. It's very soft and silky to the touch. In my my review on my blog, the only thing I didn't like about it is when it came in this very cheaply made plastic zippered case, just kind of a regular storage case from the actual company. And this is from the company named Big Ant. They actually have several different items, specifically automotive seat covers and different things like that. The bag did not look very nice, and when I opened it, it had a very strong chemical odor for the plastic, and so I wasn't very excited about this when I first got it because it made it feel either cheaply made or cheaply constructed. And for a few days, I actually was concerned that this wasn't real, just because it was such a chemical strong odor. But after I let it air out for a day and a half or so, I threw away that bag, just because the bag kind of stressed me out there, and am able to find out that it is a very beautiful sheepskin here. I have not had any shedding. You do see that with it being black, it does have little white pieces of lint or dust particles that do build up. We have been using this pretty heavily for about 3 weeks now, and I have, like I said, a 2.5-year-old and a 4.5-year-old and a 7.5-year-old, and this is the main playroom area, and this is our computer here, and so it gets a lot of wear and usage. In the seat area, I do notice that it is matting up a little bit, so I will need to probably get some sort of wire brush or some sort of comb or something that's gentle enough either for a wig or sometimes you can go to like a grooming store for either a horse or a dog and get special wire combs or brushes that's safe for fur. I'll probably do that, and maybe, as funny as it sounds, probably brush this maybe once a month or so to keep it looking really nice. But I'm very satisfied with this. It does have a nice padding on the back and on the seat area. So I like it really well. I probably won't move it to the car just because my husband is very particular with not having any seat cushions on our car. We do have leather seats, and he's not too fond of covering up the leather. He really likes it. Even though that this is a real animal fur, he's not real excited about it. But I, on the other hand, I really like it, and he does sit on this chair, so he likes sitting in it. He just doesn't like to have it in the car, which is fine because we actually needed something for this. I really like it. Again, I probably would have suggested they put it in a different packaging, or at least if they were going to have it in that plastic, maybe have different cardboard packaging. It just looked kind of cheaply made the way the packaging looked. It just didn't look really exciting to me. I also would have preferred this to be in either a more natural beige or camel tone or tan or kind of a creamy white color or something like that. I'd like that better than the black, but I guess when I first saw that it was going to be a black one, I was worried that I was going to get little black furry hairs all over our clothing. However, even if we had little white or beige ones, we'd have that all over the place. But I have not had any shedding on any of our clothing or anything in the air or anything. So here it is, and it attaches really well. It's pretty sturdy on there. It has some elastic straps. So I like it really well, and I recommend it. It's on Amazon. It's from Big Ant, A-N-T, like the insect. And I believe it's currently, I think, like $60 or so on Amazon. We have Prime, so I mean, if you have Prime, you're good to go. You have free shipping. I do recommend this. I like it. I didn't have any odor after. I didn't notice any odor after about a day or so. Again, I believe the odor that I was smelling was from the plastic that it came in. It was just, the kind that you get when you get something that maybe has those kind of a strong chemically plastic odor, and that's what I smelled. I do believe that was just directly from the packaging. This is very nice and very soft. I do recommend it, and check it out. And I do want to tell you, I was sent this for review. I wasn't paid for my review. I wasn't guaranteeing them that I would say anything great about it. I didn't guarantee what I was going to say. I just got it to give my honest and unbiased opinion. So this is my opinion after using it for about 2.5 to 3 weeks, and our family has gotten a lot of use out of it, and we like it, and we recommend it. Thank you so much.